Many children around the world are born with strange challenges that amaze every human being. Some children face great challenges from the beginning of life, and others have strange abilities that are unexpected in a child. Each of these unique children has an incredible life story to tell, examples of which we will mention in the rest of this video. The first one is the smallest child in the world. A baby was born in the United States in 2006 when she was only 21 weeks old. No human will survive outside the mother's womb for more than 23 weeks, but this baby named Amelia survived. She weighed only 500 grams at birth and could not even cry. Amelia was released from the hospital after spending several months in the machine and is now living in a good health. Subscribe our YouTube channel to watch the rest of this video and more. Have you ever heard about the frog son? A baby was born in Nepal in 2007 and doctors are still amazed at its features. The child did not have a neck and his head was much larger than his body. He also had very large eyes that made him look like a frog. He was only half an hour alive, but in that short time he attracted the attention of a large crowd. The baby's mother said she had not taken any medication during her pregnancy and had no physical or mental problems during the pregnancy. The next strange baby is three-handed boy. In 2008, a child was born in China who surprisingly had 3 hands. This very rare disease was caused by genetic problems in him and caused him to form 3 hands. After a grueling operation, doctors were able to remove the child's third arm and treat him. Have you ever seen the pictures of the boy with a fish-like appearance? In a rare case, a Chinese child born with a skin condition had a skin covered with scales from head to toe, which is why he was nicknamed the son of a fish. Unfortunately, this disease is an incurable disease that limits the quality of life due to constant itching and limited movement. Cold water and some medicinal creams relieve him a little. It is an inherited skin condition that can be passed on to a child when both parents have the gene. More than 16,000 children are born with this disease each year. The next strange one is mermaid girl. Babies born with this disease have their legs connected. Unlike most babies born with mermaid syndrome, Shiloh's legs are not detachable because of the path of the main blood vessels in her legs. This condition causes the uterus, bladder, or colon to have no Shiloh and only a relatively healthy kidney. She went to school and inspired children around the world, celebrating her 10th birthday in 2009, but in the same year she reached the last stage of her life due to a cold that turned into pneumonia and her body's inability to fight it. A rare disease and skin disorder in a Chinese 1-year-old made her look like an 80-year-old woman. The girl who was born in 2011 is called Oxin and has been named grandmother due to her illness. She is said to have a very rare skin condition called caries laxa. Caries laxa attacks the skin tissues of the body and causes wrinkles, loosening of the skin organs, and destruction of young skin cells. Now let's talk about the heaviest baby ever born. In 2007, a baby was born in Siberia that broke the record for the heaviest baby ever born. He weighed about 7.75 kilograms at birth. Her mother says she ate everything during her pregnancy and that most of her meals contained carbohydrates. The mother's previous child also weighed more than 5 kilograms at birth. In 2006, a girl was born with only one eye on her face. According to doctors, the Indian girl was born this way because of her mother's use of anti-cancer pills, while some other doctors believe that only genetic problems are the cause of this event. The girl could not survive long and died a day later. The next strange one is a boy who dies 5 times a year. In Glasgow, Scotland, there is a boy with a special syndrome that causes his heart to suddenly fail. His heart usually stops beating for 7 minutes per attack, during which time his family members, all trained to work with the electronic shock device, help him. His condition is called sudden death syndrome. And the last one is a child who dies from heat. A child whose body is unable to exchange heat with the environment due to a rare genetic disease and who never actually sweats is another strange occurrence. The child's parents always have to keep him using cooling devices, water spray, and ice cubes. Otherwise, the child may die due to a high temperature.